Hey there, Theta family. Welcome back to another video where I'm going to be giving you a Theta Medium article that I mentioned in my last Theta update video. This is from Theta Labs, and it was reported yesterday on March 11th. It's on Theta Validator Node stake requirement lowered to 200,000. Theta incoming, Theta version 3.3, facts and setup and instruction below. So here we go. Let's go over this. It's already on the GitHub for v3.3.0. Great way to take a look at your project, see what's upcoming, because that's usually where coders put their updates on. So here we go. Theta blockchain v3.3 will go into effect with a hard fork set for block height 145262120. That is approximately 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Monday, March 14th. This upgrade lowers the validator node staking threshold from 2 million to 200,000 Theta, allowing more users to run validator nodes and further decentralize the Theta protocol. You can find the source code, Theta v.3 below, as well as answers and facts about this update and instructions to set up a validator node. So yeah, here is the validator node. You would just click on it, v3.3. You got the source code with a zip file and a target Z. So that's where you would find it. But how many validator nodes can run on the Theta blockchain? Currently, there is a maximum of 31 validators that can run at one time. This limit can, in theory, be increased to 100 before communications latency becomes a barrier. After further testing and observation, the 31 node limit may be increased. So that's good for making the network a little bit more decentralized. Now, what is the difference between a validator node and a guardian node? In the Theta blockchain, validator nodes propose and produce new blocks in the chain, while guardian nodes seal blocks and act as a check on malicious or otherwise non-functional validator nodes. Guardian nodes play an important role to protect the security of the Theta blockchain as they form a second layer of defense against potential malicious attackers. Now, is there any difference in TFL earnings between a validator node and a guardian node? Nope, there is no difference between the two node types and the rate of TFL earned for a given amount of Theta staked. So pretty much you're still getting the same 2% APY earnings. Just you have a bigger stake in it, and if the price goes up, that's still not bad at all. Now, why should I run a validator node instead of a guardian node? The partners currently running validator nodes like Sony, Google, they put in Sony again, and CAA have a strategic interest in the security and success of the Theta blockchain and run nodes to help further decentralization of the Theta blockchain. Similarly, we see many in Theta community that have the same interests and have expressed an interest in participating as validator. There is no direct extra incentive to run a validator node versus a guardian node. Just if you can, go for it. Now, how can I run a validator node? Theta is a permissionless blockchain, which means anyone can run a validator node without approval from Theta Labs. Running a validator node must be done from the command line and will not have an app/GUI version, as it's expected that users running a validator node have a greater degree of experience in operating blockchain nodes. You can find instructions in the Theta doc site itself. Now, recommended minimum validator node hardware specs is you must have a memory of 32 gigabytes of RAM, a CPU that has 8 cores, a disk drive that has 2 terabytes of an SSD, and network must be 200 megapixels symmetric commercial network. It's important to note, please do not replicate/mirror the same validator node, i.e. use the same private key for multiple nodes on multiple machines. This is because multiple validator nodes instances with the same private key may propose conflicting blocks for the same height, which is considered a malicious behavior and may lead to penalty in the future when stake slashing is implemented. So yeah, so don't run the same C phrase private key on multiples if you're having multiple validator nodes out there. Just saying. Now, what happens if more than 31 validator nodes are running? Well, when there are more than 31 nodes staked as validators, only the 31 nodes with the highest number of Theta staked are eligible for proposing and voting for new blocks. The remaining nodes are considered candidates, which neither propose nor vote for new blocks and do not receive staking rewards. So that's the downside if you want to try to be a validator node and someone's got more than you. You're just going to be there hoping to be part of it and hope someone will withdraw their funds or stop doing it, but you will not get paid for those rewards. So keep that in mind, people. Now, why lower the minimum stake from 2 million to 200,000? The original 2 million limit was set when Theta token's price was approximately 95% less than the current price it is now. At the current Theta price, it has become much more costly for new validators to come online. So in the interest of continuing to add validators and move to a more decentralized model of blockchain governance, the limit has been lowered. Yeah, that is why they did it. It's like the price increased 95% since we all started this. And yeah, a lot of people won't be able to afford that 95% increase to be a part of it. And we want to make the network more decentralized. And so, yeah, that is it for that. But pretty cool article. Yeah, really educational. Really learned a lot more. So I remember like the other day, I was like wondering, what do the validator nodes get staking wise? Like, is there perks like Google, Sony, Samsung, CAA, DACA, like all those guys being validator nodes? Even Binance forgot to put those guys on there. They're like the biggest ones. But it's like, is there a perk to having that? Like, do you get paid more? But no, answer the question. There's no difference. It's still going to be a 2% APY on your stake in the network. So very good article, very educational. I hope you guys thought so as well. And so don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, have fun staking your Theta tokens because it is creating the new internet, literally. Sharing it broad, people are going to be using this technology without even knowing they're using it, and that's a great place to be when investing right now because you can get in so early in the project. Like imagine when Google was still getting set up. Like when you want to be involved in that now, like everyone's using that. Like sure, you can still invest in it, but it's a very high price right now to get involved into the project. But it's like this is the time to do it when you can invest in a project that's just being used and people are going to use it without even realizing it. So yeah, great stuff. So guys, until next time, the Crypto Sherpa is out.